Congrats on getting in. Hopefully you have enough time to play before arcade. I got like 3.5 hours, and then I'll probably just do like leveling roulettes or something through Arcade Pit. That way I don't have to actually log out and I can go right back to it afterwards. I stretched a lot. My arm is still pretty sore, so I also took some leave just to make sure. I'm gonna continue to stretch throughout. Oh man, stretch throughout the day. But that's what I get for gaming and only taking like 5 or 6 breaks in 14 hours. We'll do it more frequently this time. Now then, let's get back to the MSQ, shall we? Completed all the side quests here, so... There we go. Got myself some extra good rope to bind any extra wiggly opponents. Is there no exit on this side? Apparently not. Okay. There's some good measures, especially the stretches. It's just like, okay, the only stretch that's actually bugging me is if I extend my right arm, palm to the sky, outward. And then, like, pull the fingers back lightly. That stretch. That one, apparently, I haven't been getting enough of. And then the accompanying clench my fist slightly and roll it inward. Alright, previously we finished dealing with the head of Tertius, complete with their disastrous plans to try to attack the Eorzean Alliance. And we might have some of them that are actually willing to come to our camp, which would be good. Fingers crossed that more of them accept the help, but if not, we're more than happy to let them, you know, steal a couple supplies. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You know, steal. Wait, right. I gotta get used to starting in Blizzard, so I'll actually have Paradox up. Steal completely unwatched supplies. See, you get it. You get it. You understand. There we go. He's a bit too wiggly. Hit him with the chain. Okay. Truth be told, I'll probably have another 6 or 7 hours in me after Pit, so I wonder how high a level my summoner is, and if I would be able to just level that up on my own in the meantime. Level 51, so I'd be able to hit dungeons at least, but trying to level DPS and Q right now is probably an exercise in futility, which is unfortunate. I'd have better luck trying to hit up Fates or the Deep Dungeon or something. But even then... I've got 2 stacks of Polyglot. This one should be easy enough without. There we go. I could also, theoretically, you know what, it might actually, I do still have a leveling 270 book for Summoner that I bought and never used. So I should log out when it comes time for Pit. Use that book specifically to level up, as well as getting rid of any gear I need to. Log out and then use the Pit time to log back in. And then I can just use Bosnia once I've hit 71. Aww. Hey, go find Ishtola. She has been trying to help people, but she is supposed to be in bed. Go make sure that she is, in fact, in bed. Yeah, I've sat on Magitech armor. Oh, sick. Flying, you say? Hell yeah, I can do that. Oh, there's Peko. Hope they're doing well. Okay. I should also just grab the final Aether Current from over near, presumably where the dungeon's gonna be. I'm assuming. Hey guys, what's up? Don't hit me. You can't find the mini cactbot? Plenty of side quests to finish up this zone. Yes, I've been taking proper breaks and rehydrating appropriately, but what of the Warrior of Light? You and the twins have an established history of reckless discard for your own well-being. For their sakes we mustn't waver, but nor must we rush ahead in eagerness to see the day one, and doing so invite disaster. No. I got other shit to do first. Like all these side quests. Oh, they really do warn you well about several cutscene syndrome nowadays. Alright, I've almost accepted all of the quests from Camp Broken Glass. Yeah, I'm level 84 Black Mage. I'm not even halfway to max level. The quests, the main story quest is usually a good indication for how far in the expansion you are. I'm on level like 82, 83 quests. Straight up. Yeah, MSQ right now is level 83, so I'm maybe a quarter of the way through the story. This is a 40-hour game. Alright, let's follow the girl to her mom. This is a quest I will do immediately. And, I mean, let's be real. I have already accepted every other side quest in this area. So. A wall fell on her. Is she in the city? Are we running all the way to the city? This poor girl. She just ran all the way. Of course, the kid isn't quite as fast as the Warrior Light, but that's okay. I'll run protection detail. Nothing's gonna touch this kid. And granted, nothing aggroes onto NPCs anyway, but even so, nothing's gonna touch this kid. She'll be safe. Is that her there? Are we just going to this mid-stop? Oh, that is her there. I was, but that's why I met this real little soldier, littler than me, and then he asked this nice lady to help us. How goes the MSQ? Well, we're in the depression zone, but the twins are okay, and that's all that matters to me right now. You got it, ma'am. I will pass on your words of thanks. Alright, Let's keep rolling to the city. I'll grab the last Aether Current while I'm up there. Yeah, it's only 396 yalms away. Barely even. What'd that be? Less than a 1/12 of a mom? Oh, the soldier for the tincture. Perfect. Here you go, buddy. I got you all patched up. There you go. High potion. Yeah, that's sort of why I want to get Summoner to 80, honestly, is so I can take all the side quest experience that I'm going to be getting and just give it to Summoner for free. To hopefully get Summoner over the hump from 80 to 81. So I can start bringing it into dungeons. Because if you can't tell, like, I'm hoping that it's coming through properly, that I am really fucking excited about New Summoner. Like, it looks more like Black... How high is my Summoner now? 51. I basically haven't leveled it since I started this, this account. So there's that. Also, let me hide the MSQ progress for now. Whoa, A rank? I haven't seen any others of you, so I'm assuming that you're an A rank. Yes, you are. Alright, cool. Good to know. Good use of the Odin model. You've been playing Bard for MSQ and you haven't had to do any side quests so far. Oh, I don't need to do the side quests for leveling. But side quests sync to your level for EXP granted, so I'm figuring if I accept them, do the quests, and then switch back to the proper one before getting all the EXP, it'll be a free probably like level or 3 in my pocket by the end of it. Also, I've heard that the first trial is kicking people's ass, which has me super excited. I feel like a lot of people who watch my stream now may have not watched back during Shadowbringer's release, which is great. I'm glad we have a bunch of new people. But also, that means y'all don't know how hard Titania kicked everyone's ass back in the day. Like, it was severe. That ad phase was nasty. We had an actual moment of like, okay, we got past the ad phase. Oh no, they're big now. There is no fucking way we're clearing this. Like, the ad phase was a real ass check. Yeah, Caster LB. First trial's way fun. I'm betting it's Anima, since we're here in Garlemald anyway. But that just means it's Anima, and that's probably going to be an issue. I'm not looking for confirmation on that, by the way, just to be clear. I am just speculating. In the Titania song, you can't hear the joyous cries as anything but Jesus Christ. Joyous cry, Jesus Christ, dancing on the wind, to the flowery beds, I'm gonna go up here and clear out the map now. La 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 la. Exactly. And that person has an entire shtick going, huh? From the flowery beds to the clouds ascend, till our hearts descend, fa la 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 la. Something like that. There it is. I also heard that there is a 100% armory bonus for any class under level 80 now, which is, that's a lot. 100% armory bonus is actually a shitload. So, that's pretty exciting. Wonder how it stacks with the earring, additively. There is only one bonus that stacks multiplicatively, and it is the bonus you get for starting on a server in need of new players. Which is why when I made my account like 3 years ago at this point, before Shadowbringers, to try to run it through, I made the account specifically on a server, like one of the preferred servers, just so I could get that bonus EXP. Yeah, the road to 80. And I was doing crafting and getting like plus 700% EXP. After rested bonus and HQ bonus and everything else. Literally 8 times the EXP as before. On crafters, it's nuts. Also, what's up, kid? You want to find your parents? Let's find your parents. That wasn't the last Aether Current, was it? No. I'm gonna go finish the other Aether Current quest really quick. Because if I finish that, I should be able to fly. No, wait. I have to finish the dungeon before I can fly. God damn it. Okay, we'll focus on that later. Warrior of Light. Ooh, my God, it's the Warrior of Light. Ooh. Sorry, some names still get me. Some joke names still have me going. All right. You've given me a bit of a chuckle. I watched a ton last night and some today. I last plowed for... What? Igric, say something so I'm sure you're not a bot. Because that's... The fucking letters at the end of it make me think that you're a bot. Sorry. I last played an MMORPG like WoW Classic. Oh, okay, so your keyboard just screwed up on you. No, you're fine. Yeah, no. This game is really good. Plasma shooter. Incredible. This seems cool but wild. There's a lot going on here. And mission complete. Alright, sick. Hide that one, so now I have exactly 5 quests left. I know exactly where they are. Let's roll. Buy free black golds now, Bitcoin CH50F. My god, they got fruit salad kung fu. Whose profile did you click on? Who did this to you? Tell me. I'll find them. You watched the jump gate thing and your mouth dropped? That is more just a mini game, but it is. The jumping puzzles are fun. There's a whole lot of them. Yeah, I just want to borrow that plasma cannon, please. A tavern and a bookshop and a large imperial flag in front of their house. That's probably the tavern, that's the bookshop, so this is the house. Piece of drenched paper. Dearest Volusis, pray this message reaches you well. I do like how bookshops, even apparently in Garlemald, are just kind of shaped like that. They gotta be round on the front. Yeah, let's see if we can find anything else. Surely there has to be another note or something. Oh god, were they under the dust? I suppose games have moved forward in 8 years, but you don't want to crumble to dust. Oh, don't worry, I realized I've been streaming for 10 years the other day and instantly turned to a fine paste. Just on the ground. And by the other day, I mean 11 months ago. Hey, Pidge. Hope you're doing well. Noelle's one of the people we played Back for Blood with a couple weeks ago. So. I have less confidence in that fact, but now even she's got her hopes up and I don't want to disappoint, so like, I guess let's try again. Wait, this is the other picture quest. So once I complete these and the dungeon, once I complete this next quest and the dungeon, there should be a follow-up quest. Okay, so what did they say? She worked at Palatium Novum. I'll bet that she's at Camp Broken Glass right now. Like, just straight up, I will bet that she's at Camp Broken Glass. Because I'll bet that she was one of the Tempered who was in the 3rd Legion that we spared. Or the combination 3rd and 1st Legion, whatever. You've been working COVID stuff for 16 months. Most people are like 10 years younger than me. You've built up a strong facade. God, there's a whole fucking wall here, isn't there? I'll be able to get to the main street and go around. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, Kung Fu, but I'm glad that you're taking care of yourself. That's the best you can hope for in those circumstances. I want to try the high fire strategy. Flare. 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 You love to see it. And now that ley lines and mana font are still a real good combo. Which FF are these rotor guys from? I want to say 6. Also, I just realized the captioner is not. Hold on one sec. There we go. We should be back up and running with the captioner now. The fact that the kid said it wasn't his mom's handwriting has me nervous more than anything else. Yeah, 6 feels like the first game that actually had the graphical fidelity to make something like that. Plus, 6 enemies just kind of had a weirdness to them that stays fairly static. Yeah, 6 had Air Force, had Ultros. Oh, shit. Someone being attacked nearby. Let's go. Oh, shit. Yeah, we found her. I cannot fucking believe it. She's actually fucking alive. Holy shit. This is better than I hoped for. I'll be real. Aw, he made the letters for her. I almost suspect that might have been the wrong facial cue for Tibbet there. Because I don't know why she would have looked angry at that line. Accept my deepest gratitude, angry face. And I'm just like, he's Garlean, but we're more or less over that by now. It's all been burger eating, friends reuniting, and creating a city out of joy. Well, there's some other shit as well. We're currently fighting against the end of the world, but I am still relatively early. So if you've seen anything from other FF14 streams, just for safety's sake, don't mention them, just so we're sure that I don't get any accidental spoilers. What if the Giant of Babel ends up being A, a boss fight, or B, the dungeon? Like, I'm thinking if it's a boss fight, it's a Sephiroth style boss fight where he is big and pointing. My stuff in 2-year-old Record Keeper. Fair enough. Record Keeper's way behind on FF14 anyway. I don't think even they've reached the end of Heavensward in there. Giant of Babel could be Alliance Raid? Nope. Alliance Raid is, come on, brain. Alliance Raid is going to be fighting against the 12. Apparently, or something to that effect. Let's have more Mika Bobs. She's gotten a taste for them. And the spell speed they give. Yeah. Oh shit! Here we go! New picture. This is the follow-up quest. God, is your husband the fucking nerd that had us pumping the ceruleum? He's the chief, the one who had the key. Something on your mind? I know someone who worked there. Someone else was worried about the chief. Here we go, the combo story quest. You do not like the Giger-ass towers? That's fair. Children love the meat fort. I tell you, children love the meat forts. Alright, I think I could probably get over to the flying pretty easily. It might be a little bit faster to teleport out, but also I'm just not feeling that right now. It's fine. Better or worse than meat boat? I'm gonna say about equal. Big stretch. Trying to stretch whenever I don't have to use the mouse. Just because if I'm already sore, the last thing I want to do is just do the exact same thing that got it sore in the first place. Or else tomorrow at work's gonna be hell. Is meat boat a thing in this game? No. Not yet, anyway. Ah, good old Magitech Rapers. Isn't true you rode an ancient Allegon War Machina into battle against the 7th Legion? Yeah, we don't talk about the G-Warrior much, but that kicked ass. Void Art was meat boat. Shit, we do have a meat boat. Yes, we've already done meat boat. It was more of demon boat, but like it still qualifies. All right, let's roll. Flying on Magitech Reapers is First Bismarck was a meat boat. Is it a boat just because you ride on it? I don't think so. Do you call a horse a meat car? No. Sit down. We should though? We really shouldn't. Oh my god. You call a horse a meat car now? Please don't. Oh. Placium Novum. Children love the meat car. I tell you, children love the meat car. Where I actually watched that video the other day for the first time. The children love the XY. But I legit do not remember what the video was. The meat tank. Right, thank you. Because it was Heathcliff. Got it. You've watched 5 hours and not seen me fight a single mob. I mean, you saw one just a little bit ago. It's just fewer and further in between. A lot of the side questing is based around doing different stuff. And then when you get into dungeons, then there's plenty of mob fighting. Okay, I've got like, what, 3 hours before pit? Let's rock it. I think I can probably hit the dungeon before pit. Suddenly got even though you were at 5,500 in the queue. Holy shit. Yeah, take your fucking you got a fast pass. Go. Alright. Back to Camp Broken Glass. Oh, people are... I changed my mind too late. The teleport was already done. 3 hours from now. Time for today's co-host, Catsworth. No, sorry, Catsworth is also playing FF14. Time for my co-host, MDCT. Or, I don't know, the Voice of Dog. No, Voice of Dog's playing FF14 as well. So does the third eye actually function as a sensory organ? I always thought it was just like a thing. That's wild. Its crafting was only made possible through the work of a rather ambitious employee in a mountain of Gil. Hi, Nero. Hi, Nero. I hope you're doing well. No new abilities at level 85. Next one is at 86. So. They can't see with it, but they somehow have some enhanced sensory capability through it. That's wild. I didn't realize. And it is only for people who are, if you'll excuse the turn of phrase, just Garlean. Just of Garlean heritage, lineage. Like, it's not, if you are half Garlean, half, I don't know, Alamegan. Yeah, I was trying to avoid the phrase pure-blooded, because... Arenvald is half Garlean and has the scar from when his mom tore it out. That actually sounds familiar. He was trying to protect his family. Alright, straight to the Enceladium. Because we finally have an idea of where this dude went. With the keys to the car that we already hotwired. Whoops. Oh, I see. It's that kind of day for the servers, huh? I've got lots of discarded weaponry, actually. Here you go. Aw. I'm glad that you got a thank you. Oh, she feared a third eye was starting to develop. Got it. I may as well turn in the last quest before I continue heading out. Hello, Contingent Scout. God, I'm gonna start to get equipment that outpaces my Shadowbringer's gear pretty soon. Having a regular weapon that outpaces my relic always hurts. That was the regalia? Yeah. This is the FF-15 car. Alright, Commissary Officer. Let's accompany you. Which means I cannot mount up for the duration. Get ready to keep up. The Warrior Light is great at sprinting for long periods of time. Yeah, buddy, you're rolling like a big shot. Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. Thank you, Spruce News. You're glad they brought the regalia back? I can actually time when I started playing the game again. First off, because I tweeted about it. But second off, because I literally rushed. I started the new account within like a little bit of the FF15 event happening. And I managed to get the regalia before the end of the FF15 event. After starting my new account. Road to 50 helped a lot. Also, just streaming a shitload of FF14 helped a lot. Sure, I'll help out. Oh shit, they're gonna give me a suit of Magitech armor to pilot? Hell yeah. I will absolutely tear them apart for you. Don't even worry about it. Okay. The usual, I've got beam and ground targeting. Got it. We'll see how much damage it does once I'm through here. Oh, it's a stun. It's not all damage. Got it. Alright, nice and easy. That's location 1. The next one's, what, across the lake? Got it. Wandering through the frozen tundra near a bunch of pipes, riding a Magitech. The FF15 went away again? Yeah, no, it came back and then went away again. What are MMORPGs these days? Pretty much the same, but they tried to cut down on the number of kill X enemies quests, just in general. This would have been game-changing when you played. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Their mount system is pretty well thought out. Alright, everybody gather up. Nice and clean. Alright, got him. I don't know if I have to wear the armor all the way back. But I'm not taking any chances. Hey there, Heisenberg 420. Man, this shit's blowing your mind. I can't wait for you to see a boss fight. Oh, unable to do command while mounted. Got it. And one last quest. Had to get the Cruise Chaser when it came out, maybe your favorite mount. I did end up buying the Witch's Broom for obvious reasons. But I haven't worn it as much, or I haven't used it as much. Just because the motorcycle looks more comfortable to ride on. Exponential Entropy is a very good song, but I need you to understand how badly that fight stonewalled people at release to understand why I have a viscerally bad reaction to it. The Witch's Broom looks cute. It really does. Hold on, let's ride it at least a little bit. Does also keep her out of the snow, and got a little bit of a pumpkin charm. But my personal headcanon is that the SDS Fenrir has built-in like AC to help keep her warm, so I prefer to use that in cold climates. Am I wearing my very useful fall spectacles? No, because I can't wear the fall spectacles and get on a mount at the same time. Oh, for sure. Video games are weird. It's kind of the reason that they can't really do personal effects and mounts at the same time is because mounts change your character appearance and then increase your movement speed, whereas personal effects just change your character appearance. But I have a strong suspicion they use the exact same system. And that's how they're getting it working, is they're just treating it as a very small model change as a mount that does not increase your movement speed. Could you fucking imagine, though, if you had glasses that just made you run at car speed while you're wearing them? I would wear that shit all the time. That'd be fucking hilarious. Hold on, I'll be right there. Ha! Pew! Glasses that let you fly, Superman style. Got your fist in the air. Yeah, you can't be in the duty finder queue and add someone to your friends list. That is one of the weirdest ones. But I'm assuming that's just so there's no weird goings on with like... There's no weird goings on, or with a friend being added to your friend list that gets added to the friend list while you're in a duty that does not disable the ability to interact with that friend while you're in the duty. So you can invite them to the party while you're inside the event, which would probably cause issues. I mean, they already have just a free-floating flying animation. They used it in Anti-Tower. I just want that as a mount at some point, but I know it's never going to happen. Because just seeing players literally flying around probably wouldn't land super hard for the devs. But God, please, just give me flight. That would be so cool. I would never not use just flight on Tibet. Like flying around on the ground and flying in the air. And you're doing like the little teleport floaty pose while you're waiting in place. Like, it would work so well. It would work so well. Oh, there's a Machina stuck here, got it. Do you think the Empire cruel and barbarous? Those who've invaded, no doubt, think you're cruel and barbarous. Yeah. Like, sorry, man. We're not about to just ignore that. From my character's perspective, just straight up. The Empire is a peaceful place, its inhabitants kind, meanwhile every single conquered territory. So we get whipped like only 3 or 4 times a day if we agree to conscripted servitude, which is an improvement over the torture pits. Or if you don't want the torture pits, there is always an alternative. You don't have to get tortured, obviously. There's always the flaying station instead, if you prefer not to. They're giving us options, and I'm just like, No one wants to fight the big boy, huh? Well, I'm not about to touch his back. You can rest in peace for now, big boy. Hey man, fuck off. Hey man, fuck off. You've seen maybe 4 hours and you saw a beaver following me flying. We don't talk about the beavers. Fate joined. Yeah, okay, so did I ignore Fate? Yeah, no. So Fates are these little circles on the map. They are world events that are just bosses that give you EX, or bosses or like small enemy fighting areas that give you extra EXP if you complete the objective in time. I personally don't find Fates super interesting, so I tend to ignore them a lot, but there's a lot of stuff that you get from them. Up to and including crafting materials from the that you can buy using the rewards that you get from those. Which is better than hunting a billion enemies and hoping one happens to drop the monkey skin you're looking for. They're decent EXP. Oh, they're great EXP now, especially with the boost. I just don't like them personally. Yeah, and the very, very strong ones have mounts attack. We really doing this now? I could have gone to the left side of my ley lines and not moved out of them. Damn. My mistake. Rotor? I barely knew her. Exactly, yeah. Frenchis is not here. Killing 1,000 boars is what you know MMOs to be. You could definitely do that. Just wouldn't get you EXP very fast. Unless you're Blue Mage, in which case that's exactly what you have to do to level up, and then you have to fight most of the bosses in the game and steal abilities from them. Hey man, fuck off. Also, to get, I'm told this will amaze WoW people. To get flight, you have to find 10 little areas in the map that you get pointed to by this compass, and then you have to complete 5 quests that each have one of the necessary flying nodes attached, and then you can fly. The last quest to get one of those is typically at the very end of the zone when you usually do a dungeon. So you can't fly in the zone until you finish the story there, but other than that, you can pretty much just always fly as long as you've done most of the side quests that require that for the zone. Hey there, Frontinus. Are the trust scenarios new? They are new as of Shadowbringers, so about 3 years old now. Oh yeah, the Aether Compass. This thing just points you to it. It tells you like there's an Aether current 300 yalms north of you. There's a trick with Blue where you partner up with a high level player and massively cut the time it takes to level. Yes, because they kill the enemies that you tag for you, which gets you all the EXP because you've already tagged them. And then you're not partied, so it doesn't split the EXP between you and them. Also, yeah, the free trial currently goes up to the entire base game and first expansion. You can just play that. See if you enjoy it. It is a lot of content for free. It's shit content. And there are some restrictions on free players. Like, the big one right now is you can't get in the login queue, which near release time means you can't log in. Pretty much just dead ass. You cannot get in. Aww. Well, I hope you find him. Cleared the 87 dungeon, fucked up that this game made you cry. I ain't one for crying, usually. And now here's the final quest of the zone, where we have reunited the entire family of this small child who is stuck there, and we've given them the keys that they need to unlock the cerulean place to start get this place warmed again. And we won't have to hotwire the station anymore. Are we going to tell him we hotwired the station? Well, at least you're back with your family. Yeah, one of the repair quests is going to be the Garlean refugees. Absolutely. Or the reputation quests. Well, we had to hotwire the station, but at least you've got the key. I lost the key. Well, it's a good thing we learned to hotwire the station. What did the big bads do that united everyone together? Well, there's a giant mind control tower sitting over here, and they are currently trying to cause the apocalypse, which, as you might imagine, is causing everyone who doesn't want the apocalypse to really kind of band together. Yeah, who is your daddy, and what does he do? Turns out, his daddy is Frontinus. He used to run the cerulean station. Alright, time to watch several cutscenes in sequence. You know what, actually, how long has it been? Hour 15, I'm gonna stand up and I'm gonna put this food away so I don't keep trying to snack on it in the background. Give me a half a sec. I'm also gonna stretch, ha ha, ha ha ha. Maybe 14 hours of MMO was not my brightest decision in the world, but on the other hand, game good. I'll be right back. Don't forget to take breaks and drink water. He's told, looking directly at the camera, yeah. Anyway. Also, Big Mac, don't be saying stuff like, get ready for this, or wow, you're not gonna believe what happens next, because that's some clickbait shit, and also, it means I know that something's gonna happen, so when something does happen, it's less of a surprise. You ain't gotta be sorry, you just gotta not do it again. Also, yes, Bruceus, I will never get rid of the /care command. I love it too much. Anyway, I'm here. Let's get rolling to a restful supper. The moon, you say? I got myself some ice cubes for just this moment so I could stay well hydrated while also feeling like I'm eating something. Even though I already ate a lot. Just so my stomach doesn't go like, hey man, eat more. No. Aww. Is Garlemald normally this cold? Yes. Pretty much always. It's why it sucks so bad.
Is that all of them?
The last of those who agreed to join us, yes.
We left heaters and provisions for those who wish to stay behind. They won't last forever, but hopefully they'll last long enough.
For now, I think everyone's earned a rest. We'll see to those in need of medical attention, so take the others with you and get yourselves some hot soup.
Warmth. At last.
Marvelous, isn't it? All thanks to the resourceful machinists of Ishgard, I might add. On their behalf, I bid you warm yourself to your heart's content.
Man, a man lane.
Hold on. Your people might have scribbled a few things on a piece of parchment, but it was our Leminson Smiths that put the bloody things together.
Well, be that as it may, we single-handedly got the interior heating up and running again, didn't we?
The hells you did! We were there every step of the way.
We? You barely raised a finger to help, you ale-sodden reprobate.
I did a damn sight more than you lily-livered bilge rat.
Take that back.
Make me.
I will not stoop to your level.
Here.
Please don't worry about those two.
That's ease, man. There's nothing funny in it.
I'm from Alamigo, but was a conscript until recently. Used to eat this with the officers.
Apparently, it's adapted from a steppe recipe. This is my first time trying it, and I have to say, it's not half bad.
It's a bit too flavorful for my liking.
Oh, really? You want some toast and water?
Perhaps compared to what you're used to.
the little things that make life worth living, don't you think?
Oh. It's alright, Euless. You're in good company now. God, a fucking Alamegan conscript bringing him that food is extra, like...
I know this is not a dream, and yet... I felt the same way at the Dragon Song War's end. Every morning I would step outside and need to be reminded that it wasn't my imagination. That my world had been forever changed. And just as I had grown accustomed to the idea, again you change my world in ways I never thought possible. Were it not for you and your fellow scions, the rifts between man and dragon and myriad tribes might never have been bridged. The Grand Company of Eorzea, the Ilsabard contingent, we owe it all to you. We've shed many tears in recent days, of pain and sorrow, triumph and joy. I much prefer the latter. I'm honored to fight by your side. As an Eorzean and Garlean both, I shall do all in my power to bring my peoples together.
It is a remarkable achievement. Everything that I and the Populares had hoped for, and more.
Would that it had come sooner.
Indeed. Too many are not here to see it. And yet, there is a warmth in my breast, as if they still share in this moment.
Yes, I know what you mean. On a night like tonight, the wind and cold seem to pass me by.
Aw. Hey, Anima. Oh no.
Emperor Varys?
Oh no, we already found out what the flower is. Within the context of the story, it's a flower that reacts to emotions.
Tempered. The talismans. Quickly.
Here, Euless, grab this talisman real quick.
Save me, brave hero!
You little shit!
Presence, and I would hate to disappoint you.
Oh, fuck directly off, Fanny Daniel. Oh, shit! Just straight up kidnapped, huh? Do we know which game's Anima? This is 10. Yeah.
The experiment was a success, but I fear our time is short.
You're gonna have to explain what's going on to me, Fanny. Yellow means elephant, green means burger,
I shall
blue
begin the
means soup.
preparations.
Yeah, so it seems to be like happiness, joy,
Now,
a kind of a weird melancholy. Alright, what's up? I can't fucking believe we're doing a dinner with the Emperor thing!
be sure to remove your helmet. Take a moment too to
Oh.
familiarize yourself with that borrowed flesh.
Oh, whose body did you shove me into, you little shit? Garlean conscript? Yeah, you can probably just pop my soul right out.
How does it feel?
Man,
find
fuck
those
you.
First moments within a new body to be most refreshing.
The hat on the old body was cute, you little shit.
We had a Magitech engineer by the name of Aulus to thank for this method.
Oh my god, Alice is alive! Or maybe they just got his research.
You met briefly in Alamigo.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with the process, thanks. I would like the original flashback.
Thankfully, he was thoughtful enough to leave behind his mind jack technology.
Oh, okay, so he is fucking
I
dead.
took the
Good.
liberty of making
Good.
some improvements.
Yeah, this is a
selecting
restful
you
supper.
As my esteemed test subject.
This is such a pain in the ass.
Come now. To us Asians, it is no different from trying on new
I really like that. Just immediately, this is a pain in the ass. That's the proper response to Fan Daniel. It's just, man, fuck off.
I must say, I have gone to great lengths to reunite you with my lord.
But
Discovered that
why?
His friend was in this neck of the woods. I suggested inviting you over for dinner.
Yeah,
He
right.
never deigned to respond, but I took his silence as a resounding yes.
Yeah, Anima's back there. I get it. You got the screamy boy in the back.
Oh my! Daddy is pleased. His grumpy little boy has finally found his place.
Oh, fuck, you turned Varys into Anima? That's cold. That's fucking cold. Holy shit, no wonder they thought they heard Varys talking to
Exposition is
them.
in order. The Garlean Empire has long outlawed all forms of religion. No gods to worship, no risk of summoning. Brilliantly simple. But people being people must turn to
The
something or
Emperor.
someone in their hour
They've
of
got a
need.
primal of Varys in the back. Holy shit.
By his radiance, the Emperor, of course.
That makes sense. Anima is a primal of the Emperor of Garlemald.
As you have observed firsthand, Garlemald has seen better days. The legendary Solus
That makes sense. But yeah.
Provinces near and far in open rebellion. Our bold new emperor assassinated. And that last one even sparked a civil war.
All of the healers just picking up the pigs again, like, alright, time to untemper every single soldier again.
People
God damn
cried
it.
out for salvation. Their earnest pleas, one might even call them prayers, a supplication united for the Empire to reclaim her former glory.
And so we've got
their
him
will
chained
did
up in the back.
manifest, channeled through the corpse of none other than Emperor Varys himself.
So instead of being the bad guy's mom,
And lo,
it's now
a
the bad
savior
guy's
was
dad.
born, the embodiment of the Garlean spirit.
Their anima. Oh, God. Alexander was bad. Alexander was summoned for purposes that were...
Calls to its subjects, compelling them to take up arms and fight. And just as the wealth and power gravitate towards the Empire's capital, so too does ether in every corner of the globe.
Alexander cares. Yeah.
The towers with which you and your allies have been so preoccupied were created as an extension of anima itself.
Oh! So this is where all the ether is going. Oh shit, okay.
Would you not agree, my lord?
Man. He does not give a single shit about you. He wants me in my body so he can fight. That's the long and short of it.
Does the pursuit of prey you have bested before excite you? Of course not. Absent the challenge, the thrill, your prize is a hollow victory. Butchery.
Yeah. Alexander was created to make a perfect world. He looked at every possible future and went, oh, no perfect world involves me, and shut himself down within months.
Perhaps you think that to be the extent of my promise. I have no doubt fallen in your estimation since I knew you.
I bet you think I'm still level 70. Well...
But do not let your disdain deprive us, of an opportunity to craft an even more majestic moment of euphoria. I have been honing my craft as I set the stage for our reunion.
I went back to lab it out, warrior of light.
Wheresoever there is suffering and despair, you appear to fulfill your duty as defender of this star. The chaos and destruction that my hordes have wrought are my gifts to you alone. At a loss for words? No matter. As you will learn, I have only just begun.
Oh, will you not finish your meal?
There is only one thing that can sate my hunger, and it would seem my friend has lost her appetite. I hoped this display of civility might prove an entertaining diversion, but clearly we are above such pretensions. While my lifeless body was in the possession of the Ascian, I too claimed another's as my own. It was an enlightening experience to fight in an unfamiliar form. Flaws and failings in my technique were plain to see. Whence rises one's true strength?
You want me to fight you in this body?
The soul? Perhaps
Alright.
you should like to discover the answer for yourself.
Let's roll. Is he about to go all one-winged angel? No. Oh, hey, get me off of the chair, asshole.
Or together.
Are you about to possess my body, you little shit? You fucking piece of shit! I can't believe you! You motherfucker! That's cold! How dare you! In the fuzzy hat and everything!
Oh dear! Whatever would happen if my lord were to greet your friends as you? I shudder.
We got you! You little shit. In the following battle, you will fight as Xenos Ye Galvis.
You can thank me later for my generosity.
I want to take her face off. In the fuzzy hat and everything. That's so cold! I hate it!
There it is. Your camp, I believe.
We got body jacked.
If I were to hazard a guess, I would say that you, the other you, is making her way there as we speak.
Oh. Man, Ishtola would see through that shit immediately at the very least.
You will have to walk from here. Or run, if you can manage it. My lord would be cross if I made it too easy.
This is such a fucking set piece! What the fuck?
Such ingratitude. I'd not squander this fighting chance. After all, you've obstacles enough to overcome. Right on cue.
And there's Magitech here now. What do I have?
Tempered soldiers, with standing orders to kill those not sworn to anima. Under normal circumstances, you would make short work of them. But on this occasion, the odds are not so heavily stacked in your favor.
Listen, man, the Warrior Light's been doing some shit. Rage of Feloni, Fighter Flight, and Rampart. You'll fight as an unknown Imperial. Reach Camp Broken Glass within the time limit. Okay, so I've got the basic Rage of Helone combo, and that's pretty much it. So they want to give you an idea of how strong you are. Or maybe I'll level up over the course of this series of fights, which would be pretty wild.
Not bad at all, given your diminished capacity.
Come on, level up or something.
Nevertheless, 'twould perhaps be prudent to keep to the shadows. Scurrying about like a rodent.
Man, fuck you. I might be able to get to that medical kit now. I should use another one while I'm here. Yeah, wasn't it full yet? Get out before the Imperial sees me. Shit. Yeah, he saw me. Dang it. Oh, this is gonna take up so much time, and I don't have the medical kits to waste on it. Please don't see me, please don't see me. I might be able to sneak by this way. Please don't see me. Okay. Oh god, there's way too many of them. I'm not going to be able to make it past those unless... the identification key and fuel. Got it. I can't even sprint. Is this song new? This is the mid-boss theme from the new dungeons, I think. And auto regen is currently off, which means you have to use medical kits. Okay, do you have the identification key on you? I need an identification key and some ceruleum to be able to get that Magitech Reaper back up and running to be able to blast through. If I'm going to be able to blast through. Okay, there is a Reaper over there. We might be able to find something useful on there. Hopefully that Magitech Colossus over there doesn't see me. Nothing over there. Oh, a sack. Hold on. What's in the sack? 4 minutes of rehabilitation. Okay. Shit. Shit! I don't have time to waste on this. Let's just do fight or flight combo. Get out of here as quickly as possible. Damn it. At least I've got a little bit of HP regen, but if these Imperials keep spotting me, it's just gonna waste time that I need to get to the exit. However, the fact that I'm regenerating HP naturally, thanks to the Salutaris. Okay, and also I've got a 4-minute damage up. I still think I probably shouldn't fight, but at the very least, if anyone... Fuel concealing wreckage. Well, that seems good. Okay. Alright, I've got a fairly straight shot now to the Magitech Reaper to get this fuel into it. God, it's so much further away than I thought it was. We're already 7 minutes in, and I'm just nearly to having a working, or halfway. Wounded Imperial, hold on. Okay, I'll absolutely come back for him when I can. Where are we? Okay, what do I have in this one? Magitech Cannon, Diffractive Magitech Cannon, and the Forward Blast. Oh my god, it's a fucking tower defense segment. They made a tower defense segment? For real? Of all the things, I was not expecting this one. Okay. Hold on, someone needs help over there. Okay. I've still got my damage up, and the regen lasts for 30 more seconds, which will hopefully give me enough time to top off from that bomb explosion. I've still got 3 medikits left. Overall. And I was just barely able to top off past the... Oh shit, Northerlies. That's rude. I'm gonna hold off on using Fight or Flight for now since he's about to die quickly anyway. Can I borrow your Magitech? Oh shit. Get away from each other. Oh, shit. Thank you, other citizens. I really appreciate it, but please don't die. Oh god, that would really make this not worth it! Hopefully the explosion will take out some of the Tempered Imperials. The Cerulean tanks! Shit. No good. What the hell is that thing? That's an Imperial that's been tempered by lunar influence, so they have the, Tempered do normally do that if they've been exposed for long enough. Like in Sastasha Hard. Oh shit. What command? I'm just mashing. Bro, I am just mashing. I don't know what command it thought I was trying to do. Crawl to safety and regain consciousness. This is so mean. at death's door is wearing off, thankfully. Think I can get there in 13 minutes at this rate? No. No! No!
It is a miracle
Don't show
we were
me
able
this.
to restrain the Tempered without suffering casualties.
A welcome
Don't.
one. Arun, Senna, and the others have their hands full as it is. Thankfully, there are enough scales for everyone.
Please don't.
And what of Euless?
I'm begging.
His symptoms were particularly
can't.
severe.
They were, but others fared still worse, including some brought back from the Magna Glacius. As those in most desperate need take priority, it may be a while before he receives treatment. But rest assured that he will. In the meantime, we must find our missing friend. May the Fury guide you.
Of all the bloody times for a disappearing act.
Right when the first wave struck, we'd be fools to think it a coincidence. But where even to begin the search? No one saw her leave in the chaos, and we've no trail to follow.
While I know full well she can handle herself, I worry all the same.
Ah, speak of the devil.
No. No, 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 no. You leave them alone.
Well, time to call off the search.
This sucks so bad.
Case closed.
That's her, over there.
Aye, 'twould appear so. Thou art struggling to perceive her presence?
Ish, please. You've gotta save him. Stola, please.
Perhaps, in the aftermath of the wave, there is some residual effect interfering with my faculties. But...
Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
Now. All's well that ends well. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
I am so glad that my two biggest fans immediately catch on.
Who are you?
Instantly! Thank you! Oh god, his fucking void set looks so cool. Yeah! Damn it! Oh god.
Sadly, that is all we have time for today. The effect has run its course, and back to your own bodies you must go. But where are my manners? We have all traveled so very far, and I've yet to pay my respects. Though in my defense, I was ill-prepared to receive so many uninvited guests. As such, preliminary entertainments were in order. A handful of tempered soldiers to hamper your progress. Refugees to command your attention while I siphon the ceruleum from the shadows. Particularly effective. Charitable souls that you are, you bent over backwards to aid them. heedless of the delay, predictable to a fault. And so my plan approaches completion unhindered.
Do you have a giant of Babel, Danny?
The requisite amount of ether. And then shall come the spectacle to end all spectacles. The eldest and most powerful of primals will awaken, and all shall bear witness to the final.
Oh, you're talking
day.
Zodiark.
The gods themselves will be my meal. Your dear companions my dessert. Upon this world I'll feast, and death shall follow in my wake. All your hate, all your rage, you will render unto me.
For upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, weal enmeshed with woe. More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence. Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation.
The eldest and most powerful of primals suggests that it is a single primal that is the eldest primal and the most powerful. The phrasing is not particularly ambiguous.
She's awake.
Aww. I'm so glad that our two biggest fans immediately knew something was wrong. Is everyone all right?
Perfectly fine, yes. I hope the same can be said of you.
Everything in working order? That's a relief. Oh, and before I forget, thanks for coming to our rescue.
Given recent events, I would be surprised if you weren't feeling a bit poorly. A hearty meal and a long rest would be my recommendation under normal circumstances, but these are anything but. If Van Daniel's boasts are to be believed, we must act quickly. Once you've blown away the cobwebs, we can discuss preparations for our assault on the Tower of Babel.
Thancred just like, well, hey, at least I'm not the only one that's been possessed now. It's a little bit comforting. God, that sucks so bad to watch. Okay, so the Enceladum is still connected. So I wonder if the dungeon is the Enceladum or the Tower of Babel. Like, my big guess for this is that this is going to end with all of the collected ether getting shot up to the moon, where I do believe Zodiark is still stored. This is where... Okay, this is where I hosted Sonia last night, because I heard this music going. Alright, time for the dungeon. Finally, bears are no threat to me. I have a motorcycle again. Also, yeah, shoutouts to Tibbet for dragging herself upwards enough to walk across the ice in 13 minutes and catch up just in time to pitch a sword. She did toss it like a lance, though, which makes sense, since she was a Dragoon main once upon a time. Not something she's practiced for a while, mind, but an ability that she would still probably have. Pitch a sword hard enough to embed it in the ground with a regular-ass body, yeah. If we're talking about the power of, shit. I forgot what she called it. If we're talking about the power of, like, emotional energy or what have you. Akasha, yeah. Akasha? Akasha, yeah. If we're talking about that energy, that's where it is, right there. There is some indomitable spirit. You'd make sure to bring a coat instead. Then we best get in there before we freeze, especially you. Really. A good fight should warm us right up. If we find your wife, I will light her on fire. Just a warning. And of course, Serena brought plenty of furs for everyone. Alright, Scions are going in. Yeah, Little Sun has continued to happen ever since Stola brought it out back in the Azim Steppe. Sadu will never, and I mean never, let him live that down. Coco! Alright, let's head to the station. It's time. This is everyone. Oh, well, it sounds like the Cocos are having fun. Oh no, that's the other party. Got it. Yeah, this is the second dungeon. We're making hella progress. Consider the enemy well and truly distracted. Let's mosey. I had a couple of those earlier, Light Cecil. I tried it a couple times and got through. Even when I was in the middle of a queue and it kicked me out to try to do that, I just tried again. But it did take me like 2 hours to get in. Dungeon unlocked. Yep, there it is. The Tower of Babel, now accessible. Okay, well, I'm gonna step away briefly. It's been another hour, and then we're gonna run this dungeon before we hit pit. So, if you'll excuse me for a half a sec. I'm not gonna be gone for long. Don't go anywhere, but do stand up and stretch if you need to as well. I'm heating up some water for tea real quick, so it might be just a second. Yeah, like Cecil, 5,000 Q is probably a little bit over 2 hours. Mine was 4,600 when I had to do mine this morning or early afternoon. So that tracks. The law for us to details of the interior present situation therein. Okay. So we might actually see the doctor in here, right? And Daniel truly is Amon. To create a gate through which a primal may pass will not be beyond him, for what I gather he was utterly brilliant and utterly mad. Absolutely correct. Alright. Let's get a trust party going. Graha, the all-rounder. Let's bring Graha along. As long as... and the twins as well, honestly. That's the party I want to bring, is the twins. Bringing the twins just feels appropriate all the time, since they're basically... like, I've said it before, but if the Warrior Elite wasn't here, the twins would be the protagonists of Final Fantasy XIV. And yeah, Graha and Alize both extremely spotted the fake. So let's roll. And I think 1 more minute and then my tea is fine to take out and stop steeping. Also, I did realize too late that that like 3-pronged tower structure of the big Garlemald center tower is really, really reminiscent of the 3-tower structure of the Tower of Babel back in 4. Like, not exactly, but it's pretty close. Oh, okay. I'm here for this remix. Tibbs is keeping the code on. Let's take the hat off while we're inside. God, everyone is fucking here. The gang, holy shit. It really feels like you're leading a massive assault. I still don't know if casting 2 high fires is best or just 1, but I'll just continue to spend as much as I can before heading into Flare Stance. And God bless Flare Stance, obviously. Well, no you don't. Right, high fire to swap. I need to remember that. Here you had a trust raid where the entire gang throws down. Not like a trial, but you mean like a raid. That would... I mean, they could try. I don't know if it would work. But they could definitely try. Go. We're slowing down. All right, let's roll. Damn, y'all are fucking in there, huh? Too bad y'all take the stairs like dorks. All right, Tibbet's in there. Captives. Yes, please get them out of there. We'll continue on. All right, all y'all. Oh wait, no, that's not right. I did the wrong combo. Shit. Right. And then freeze, and then don't switch with fire 2. Switch with high fire. Cast foul before it overcaps. And then flare. Flare. Convert. Flare. Foul. Sharp cast. Thunder. Foul. Never enter Blizzard rotation again. Just the 1. That's it. That's all you get. Are you all okay? Staying behind for a half a second? No, you're just waiting to make sure that I'm here. Oh, fuck! Graha? Yeah, Graha, I'm gonna need you to take aggro, homie. I keep using Fire 3 to swap instead of High Fire 2.
You cannot stop us!
Three groups, you say. Alright. Pippin and Lise, you all head that way. Warriors of the Steppe that way. We'll handle... Barnabas is actually here. Alright. I was going to think he was... You know, I don't know why I would have thought he was the main boss. But Barnabas is here. Yep, Dr. Luge and Barnabas, of course. Attacking the wrong person to start the fight. As he does. Oh shit. Can we not just walk past it? If we must fight, can we get on with it? And now you know it's an untelegraphed AoE because he's used it once on his good doctor. Alright, wait, what's the follow-up here? Dynamic Pound. Oh, it's gonna knock us away. There we go. Alright, pretty cool. I dig it. He's going to be negative. Stay in my ley lines as long as I can.
I have you now.
Barnabas looks good, by the way. Good transition to 3D model for him. Maybe second fight will be Barnabas with Dr. Luge? He even still has the axe in his head, see? Oh my god, and they're on the other platforms. That's cute. Could be anyone after Barnabas, right? What? Of course there are enemies in here. It's an elevator. Okay, even just having Blizzard and Fire 2 back has made the new Black Mage AoE rotation feel way more impactful than just the old flare into freeze rotation. Like, you're using basically double the abilities of before, and in new and interesting ways, because you don't have to weave them perfectly. It still works well enough on its own pretty much all the time. Oh, they're still using that Helldiver armor model. Good. I do keep swapping with Fire 3, though, which is a mistake. What? Alright, catch you all later. Keep doing good. Oh god, I've let my tea steep for way too long. This shit's gonna be burned. Oh well. You hate to see it. It's only white tea, so it's not as hot as usual, but it's still not gonna be great for it. That door is cracked a little bit. I wonder what you can see through it. Oh wait, shit. I forgot. I forgot the proper rotation and immediately screwed it up. I have to relearn my rotation. I'm just gonna have to do my AoE rotation on a target for like, I don't know, an hour while I watch TV or something to guarantee that I can keep up commentary while doing my rotation without screwing it up.
You underestimate me.
That's how I got my basic Black Mage rotation down with commentary, is I just literally sat in front of a dummy and did it for an hour while I was watching the Clone Wars one time. I don't think I ever finished watching Clone Wars. I should get back to that at some point. I want to see what's through this door. Please, allow me this small... I think that's the door when the other parties came out of. Oh, a single treasure chest? In the middle of the street for me? What a reward. Hold on. There we go. Hello, Dr. Luge. Yep. Here he is. Oh, he's using the Crushabolic model. Interesting. I guess the actual Dr. Luge model would have not been super easy to do with any of the skeletons they currently have on hand. I'll see Alize fuck it up. Get that LB. Why are there vents everywhere? Damn, alright, Luge, chill out. I said chill out. I want my ley lines back. He looks good, though. Magitech Chakram. Oh, okay. Chakram mechanics I can probably handle. Person to frog, person to mini. Got it. Yeah, you have to get under them.
I have you now.
And then later he'll start mixing this in new ways. Got it. Original Luge did have the same stance. Did he? But he had both arms, right? I'm not losing my mind? Oh god, they're gonna explode in plus shapes. Yeah, hold on. There we go. I forgot, that's what the Bomberman bombs look like pretty much everywhere. Downpour. Frog? Yeah. I should have swapped to Umbral before I got frogged.
You cannot stop us!
I wonder who the final boss would be then. Probably the both of them combined?
Hold still.
Once again, Chakram. So that's how they work in him using Mini and Frog back in his original boss fight, huh? It's well done. Literally the same level as my current gear then. Sada, you got them? Okay. Wait, hold on, is there anything down this passage? No, okay, sorry gang, I just had to see. Professional curiosity, you understand. Fuck him up, Pippin. Get him, Lise. Magni. Was that a recurring boss? That is a boss from Final Fantasy IV. As is this entire dungeon. This entire dungeon is a huge FF4 reference. Damn. Alright, tower's going pretty high. Let's roll, gang. Ethereal distortion. There's Anima in the background. Fucking Jesus. Is that Varus? Yeah, sort of. After a fashion.
You cannot stop us!
Alright, and then these are going to continually put down AoEs that we have to dodge around if we try to hang out. Yeah, Anima is Seymour's mom in 10. Anima is Varys' dad in this, since Varys' mom is... Or not Varys' mom, Xenos' mom is just basically a non-factor. Garlean royalty does not give a single shit about their empresses. It's all Emperor-based.
You underestimate me!
Alright, Graha. Up to you, buddy. Oh, the edges of the platforms are still safe. Good spot. Okay.
You cannot stop us!
And good to know in case I ever run these dungeons. Just offhand, which I probably will. I've got a couple things in this expansion I want to level. Alpha no. Why would there be a dungeon based off another company's intellectual property in the Final Fantasy game? Stares at the near raid. Anyway, no, there has never been a IDOS product in FF14, to the best of my knowledge. Ah, whatever, let's just focus down the Hypertune. Seems like this dungeon's pretty quick as well. We've made it to the final boss in 23 with trusts. I know Anima's one of the trials, but is it also the final boss? The Iron Womb. Okay. Icon of icons, Anima. Here we go. Dungeon final boss music. Lunar Nail. Oh, fucking Jesus. Phantom Pain. Mega Graviton. Just damage, okay. And creates 2 gravity anomalies. I'm too close to it. I have to get close, or get far enough away that it doesn't fuck me up.
I have you now.
Boundless pain. Begins feeding on souls. That sounds, that sounds bad. Could be better.
Hold still.
I would prefer bounded pain. Imperatum. Imperatum. Oh, is this the big move? Perfect for tears of the fabric of the... Yeah, here's the summon move where it beats the shit out of you in hell. Anima's Dimension. Okay. Okay. 2-tier boss fight. I dig it. Whales of Lamentation call forth chaotic energies. This is a dungeon boss, just by the way. I'm assuming that's going to move across the platform, Exaflare style. Ah, chaos, chaos. Got it. Okay, those ones are casting first, and I'm going to have to move into them afterwards. Got it. Alright, Alze, Graha. Run around to the best of your ability. Okay, across the platform is far enough. Got it.
You underestimate me.
Oh my god, I fucked it up because I was looking at the mechanics. The altered reality plunges into chaos. Yeah, here's the move. Mash. To deal even more damage. Maybe Anima's just a dungeon boss. Like, I thought it was gonna be a trial for sure. I thought they said it was a trial. But maybe not? Maybe I'm misremembering? Or maybe the trial is just going to be the super version of it. God, that sucks. Boundless pain. A bit rude, as it turns out. Hater Patron. Potter? Yeah, I did see that Alphino used the AoE auto refreshing shield. It's cool. He's using his Sage ability as well. Okay, this area is gonna be safe.
Allow me.
Yeah. You have to look for the corner with that one.
Hold still.
Thank you for spreading for me, gang. I appreciate it.
Hold still.
Yes, his auto attack is the flashy eye thing. Got him. Okay. Glory be to Garlemald. Yeah, yeah. Alright, cool. So maybe the first trial is Zodiark then. Because if the first trial is Zodiark and then we kill him, everybody is left going, well, what do we do now? We did it. We killed Zodiark. What's next? Where could the expansion possibly go from here? A, space. B, core of the planet. And then final boss is Hydaelyn. Easy. What's everybody got to say? Alphino? Wish for such an honor to be monuments, ground with all hopes and dreams. Orchestrates cast never to see. Where is Enos and Pandaniel? What's within the vials? How could your love for your nation give rise to that? Oh, you know. The tea is burned, but it's not too bad.
Farewell, Varys. May the gods have mercy on your soul. Come. The other two await.
Where did I leave my water? Oh god, did I leave it in the kitchen? Whack. Alright, welcome to the Imperial control part of the meat tower. Yeah, that was Varys. Or Varys' corpse. Here. But...
Oh, hush. This is the best part. Enough!
Well, credit to him. He tried to swing on them. And then the moon's gonna be directly overhead, right? And you're gonna shoot a blast of ether to it and unleash Zodiark, and that's gonna be the first boss part?
Awaken from your slumber!
Yeah, 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 yeah! Oh man, I called that shit. Oh, breaking Hydaelyn's seal. Very obviously Hydaelyn's seal because of the...
magical defense?
Mm-hmm. Kryl?
Kryl? But how?
You said you were doing it with her permission. This is better be true again.
Find my adversary will not be so easily broken.
Kryl just like, do they need help over there? I can hook you up, fam.
Feeble relic of a forgotten age.
The first trial seems like it's gonna be Zodiark, yeah.
Victory is mine.
Well... Just that look of, man, I was sure that one. Wonder what they sealed on the moon. Zodiark.
I was so close. My lord, a slight change of plans. We shall travel to the moon and
like, you keep asking questions they've already answered. Like, within this cutscene.
Whatever it takes.
No less.
What was that?
What was that?
The final order issued by Anima to the Tempered Thrones. Should the Empire fall, the world must share her fate.
Of course. Father lacked the conviction to give such a command. The abomination born of his flesh was but a puppet, and I the puppeteer.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Madman, you monster!
There's a funny joy in watching your flailing attempts to fight the inevitable. You're all going to die, and they're powerless to prevent it. We really must be on our way. You're welcome to give chase, provided you are content to leave comrade and tempered alike to die screaming.
asked too much of this child. Tend to her.
Yeah, man, you gotta stop it. For real.
The last Gran at Mare Lamentorum is yet unbroken. Zodiac remains bound. I have shifted the flow of ether and sent the enemy far from their destination. Now, I shall divert it once more. An ally awaits.
Oh, Fusoya's up there. Okay. Sure. We'll meet with the old man Beard.
Restore the seal. Zodiac must not be.
That makes sense. Zodiac trapped in the moon like Zeromus was. Or Zemus was.
The Tempered are running wild. Not only those at the tower, but those back at the camp. The others are doing their best to contain them, but the situation is growing beyond our control.
Kryl is stronger than the Echo than we are. Like, we're physically stronger. Kryl's better with the Echo than we are. I'm the one Xenos wants.
You're going alone?
Yeah, man. He made it pretty clear that the only one he wants out of this entire thing is me. Tibbet can't keep putting her friends at risk this way.
You have our trust and our faith. I pray we have yours. Our friends in the Tempered need our help. We will save as many as we can, I swear.
Once we have matters well in hand, we'll join you on the moon. Until then, be careful. There's no telling what you'll find.
Alright. To the moon.
Long, long before Dalamud was forged to imprison an Elder Primal, the eldest of them all, savior of the star, was sealed within a moon of his own. Souls sacrificed to grant him life still slumber and dream of the day he and we will be made whole. Here he waits, in this cold, barren place, his cradle and his grave. Silent lamentations and prayers of hope echo soundlessly to a sundered star, adrift and alone.
God, what a look. Amaratin? Oh shit, of course Fusoyu would be an Amaratan. Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna have to stop in a couple minutes, Chitin, to go over and host Pit for about an hour and a half. And then I'll be back. Excuse me. Tempered Amaratan? Lingering grief. Okay. Well. Let's take care of that, shall we? Oh, they inflict silence. Fuck. I gotta be careful of these ones. And they're gone. Do not touch. In cerulean halls, find me. Yeah, that seems to fit the bill. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Important information. Damn, no moon jump. Okay. I'm assuming there is an excuse for it, but also on the other hand, damn, kind of wanted a moon jump. $842 yalms northeast. Excuse me? That's the closest one. The different constellations. You can probably recognize them pretty well if you actually know which ones they are. I know their names, but not their appearances well enough to reach them. Hold on, I'm able to teleport here now, right? Others. Mariland Mentorum. Okay, hold on. I need to go switch back into my regular outfit. We're out of Garlemald. Tippett has to switch back away from the, like, fuzzy clothes. Lack of moon jump is probably the Allagon's fault. Yeah, like the fact that I can breathe. How dare they? Alright, repair all. How's the Imperial Coda casting look? Not bad. That's a pretty good cold weather gear, actually, in the future. Alright, back to the moon. Your theory from the start, since the Air Moon was also an Eidolon container, is that something was in the regular moon too. They said that pretty early on. Like, as early as Heavensward, Minfilia was saying, as the voice of the mother, he remains a part a moon bound. And it's just like, oh, okay, so Zodiark's in the second moon. Like, we've known that since after the Anti-Tower. Back in 3.x. Straight up. The Watcher's Palace. The music. You know it, you love it. It's 'neath dark waters. No steps echo through this looming spire save your own, but you nevertheless sense a presence above. Fuck, that's a good look. Holy shit. Hot damn. Climb up the tower and exit the door. Damn, that's clean. One surviving Amaratan. Preoccupied for quite some time, and I am out of practice at conversation. Ever since this moon was created by Hydaelyn, I've served as an integral part. I am the Watcher. I'm responsible for the prisoner and the devices that hold him fast. Zodiark himself, a projection of the moon's core. Though rent asunder by Hydaelyn, he grows more powerful with every rejoining. 7 times there have been, 7 too many. Your statues don't quite do you justice, buddy. And yet for all his servants' machinations he remained incomplete. The fallen are beyond salvation. No attempt would be made to free Zodiark, not until he is whole once more. Unless... But someone has taken action, the shackles that hold him nearly shattered. I like your little star coat, buddy. 6 locks to his jail, great and grand. And 5 of them broken. Gargantuan swords driven deep, brands to bind Zodiark forevermore. And 5 were destroyed by his would-be liberator. 1 of these I have restored. Oh, you fixed 1 already. Nice. I strive to mend the remaining 4, but my efforts are being impeded. That checks out. Souls sacrificed to summon Zodiark, their manifestation consequence of the waning seal. They labor in opposition to my work. They must be expelled for the preservation of all. Keeping Zodiark imprisoned is the right thing to do. I will aid you. I will only resort to expelling them and if all else fails. Of that I have no doubt. You are her chosen. I am the Watcher and the Jailer. I am not the Judge. Know this, Hydaelyn commands the forces of stasis, and this moon is the product of such power. Yeah, that tracks with what we know so far. So long as Zodiark remains imprisoned in this place, no more sacrifices will be made in his name, nor will those souls rendered up in his name fade into oblivion. Oh, so they can't return to the life stream as long as he's alive. Go, meet these wandering spirits, do what you think is right. You know, the space theme has a nice touch to it, though. . gig in space actually seems pretty comfy. Getting to sit there alone, nobody to bug ya. It'd get a bit lonely, so you'd have to have a way to contact people back home, but I could go for a job in space. The Watcher would have you deal with the specters haunting the moon. You must confront those lost souls, but you need not expel them by might of arms. A feather touch of firm words, simple methods may send them away, faint echoes as they are. Where the strength of sentiment that drives them, however, emotions that do not fade even with the passage of centuries. They make haste, though yet distant, unwelcome guests draw closer. And of course they let you jump it. Why wouldn't they? Are you really going to enter combat with that little health? I guess this one doesn't summon. Where, when, how long? And they're gone. Was it truly so long ago? We were happy, at peace with the star. We nurtured it, helped it grow with our will, our creations. I should have taken a picture at the top of the tower. We were the star's beating heart, its life. Every soul a drop of blood flowing through its veins. To live, to learn, to create, to make better. The star flourished, as did we. Do you remember? As the whispers die, the final spirit fades. No shadows of times long lost remain around the drowning brand. Puppy. Moondog. And usually Luster's dog is gazing at you with what seems to be fond anticipation. So this is gonna be the new mount for this expansion, right? It appears to be waiting for you to follow it. These are some fairly comfortable underground caves you have here. Shining dog. The drowning brand, numbing brand, crushing brand, searing brand, striking brand, and biting brand, and the cradle of darkness, Vallis Vulneris. Well, we know what the first trial is called, or the location of the first trial. It's Vallis Vulneris. Probably. Silently regards the spirit that lurks near the brand. Temperamental spirit. We in the star were fulfilled, wanted for naught, mourned for naught. So why did it have to end? final days taught us to fear a death forced upon us, the injustice of duties and dreams left unfulfilled, the grief of unexpected partings. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Swift as darkness, cold as ash. Such tragedy yet no catharsis, such truth yet no consolation. I'm trying to remember where Swift as Darkness, Cold as Ash is from, which song. I think it's To the Edge. Maybe? As the whispers die, the spirit fades, all is silent and still around the numbing brand. Alright, pup, let's go. I'm gonna try not to fight the, Oh, it's from Shadowbringers. Got it, right. You're confusing it with Forgotten Footfalls engraved in ash, yeah. What are you? And are there more of you? Rockman. Oh, there's the thin cactuar. I wonder what they're called. Lunar Tender. Okay. Luna Tender. I've also heard Sabaslender from certain folks, but I don't know how well that one lends. I wonder if I'm going right over here. Or right over to the spirit. Silently regards the shadow that lurks near the brand. Perfection came crumbling down, such overwhelming despair. In that moment we knew the end was nigh. The faintest glimmer of hope remained. We gave our lives that other may live. We gave ourselves to Zodiark. Zodiark, our Lord and Savior. To forge our world anew. To live and love again. Become one with the star. Fill earth and heaven with life, birth paradise where fear is distant memory. The Almirans have turned to their greatest weapon of all, mass debate. No, bad auto-captioner. Debating in large numbers. There we go. That's closer to what I was looking for. Pardon me, but would you be so kind as to step aside? Man, if you're hyped, Aldeus, I'll be super hyped. That unmistakable color. The soul of Azem. But not the friend I knew, I think. Nevertheless, you are you. Are you hyped, Aldeus? Wait. I'd be super hyped if you were. So Emmet Selk meant for you to have it. You seem surprised. Why might that be? Why might that be? We meet again, Hythlodaeus. You're the receptionist at the Bureau of the Secretariat, correct? We meet again, Hythlodaeus. I love this boy so much. Again, I do not believe I have yet had the pleasure. We met a shade of you. Oh, she's not wearing her glasses because I have her helmet turned off. It is actually Hythlodaeus. Oh man, I'm so excited to see this boy again. Emet-Selch created a shade in my likeness, and not only me, but all of Amarat. How very like him. A slave to sentiment, even after an eternity. As you may have guessed, I am different from the shade you met before. No mere approximation, but the original. I'm glad we get to meet Hythlodaeus for real. A soul sacrificed to Zodiark. Insofar as we can really meet Hythlodaeus while he's trapped inside Zodiark. We remember in vivid detail the events leading to our purgatory. The plans and plots for our resurrection, Hydaelyn's intervention, and Zodiark's and the stars' final fate. And then we drifted in a waking dream, our minds steeped in fog, until you came. I know not what you and your friends intend for Zodiark or the future of the star. Nevertheless, in you I placed my trust and faith. In you I choose to believe, as Emet-Selch did. Believe in yourself, and all will be well. More new arrivals, though, Fandaniel. That color I know. And another I do not, an unfamiliar but fearsome being. I'm not gonna lie, man, I thought you knew everybody. I have kept you from your duty. By way of apology, I will ensure that the shades hinder you no more. Protect the final brand. Fare you well, my new old friend. I missed you, buddy. Hythlodaeus is always a real one. I love Hythlodaeus so much. Alright, I'm probably gonna accept this quest and then go over to Host Pit. When they do the cactuar pose, the little flower in their head shines. That's cute. Though it looks like this is going to be a decent-sized cutscene as well, but not too long, because there's not a ton of people right here. So it's something, at least. The dog growls, agitated. We must protect the brand. Come on, boy. Cry havoc and let's slip the dog of war. That's you, by the way. The dog nudges you with its nose. You get the feeling it wants you to hop on. Alright, anybody who's been past here, will I be able to clear this cutscene without having to do anything immediately afterwards to be able to get to Pit? If not, we stop here. And then I start immediately afterwards. I will have enough time? Okay, cool. Let's roll. Honestly, you don't remember? Stop here? No? Stop? Why did everyone say go? Well, I'll have to queue for the trial at some point. Let me hop into the right channel in Discord just so they can move me over. It doesn't drop you into any action, which is what you thought I was asking. Yeah, I was asking if I have 5 minutes or less from this to when I have to literally start hosting the arcade pit. Or if I'll be able to go do other shit during that time. Well, so much for the final brand. Xenos, I have a dog now.
In the nick of time to savor the crowning triumph. Unbound and free at last. Arise, Zodiac!
Oh, he's only got one wing complete, doesn't he? That's weird. Anyway. This is not 5 minutes? Fuck. You mean that in a good or bad way? Like, this is gonna take me longer than 5 minutes.
And will by the loss of dearest Elidibus. A creature of pure instinct. Wanting for guidance. Powerful. Oh, so powerful. More so with every passing moment. Such potential. Even in this incomplete state. Still the savior who delivered a world from certain doom.
So, here we stand. You know my intent. Consume the god, then the world. Stoke your fury to a raging inferno, and dance among the ashes. Or perhaps you would face me here and now. A lesser but welcome amusement.
I ain't level 90 yet, man. You're gonna wait. I've got more growing to do.
Yes. A taste to whet the appetite.
Sorry to spoil the moment, but might I ask that you postpone the slaughter until I've said my piece? I promise I will be brief.
Alright, go for it, court jester.
Do you remember when I told you that I wanted to die and take everyone with me? I meant it.
Yeah, I didn't doubt it. Yeah, you're gonna fuse with Zodiark. I fully expected this. And then we're gonna have to kill you, and that will unbreak the seal on the final days. Yeah, from the moment he mentioned that Zodiark was missing a heart, I was just like, okay, yeah, so he's taking over. The little shit. Well, the big shit now. We are the savior. We are the guardian, the keeper of natural order. We are the martyr, the bestower of new beginnings. We are...
Such lofty aspirations! And what sweet irony that the world's saviors will become the agents of its destruction!
Yeah, he's gonna use Zodiark to try and destroy the world, and even if he fails, it kickstarts the actual end of the world. Cannot end this way. We must return and be made whole. We are the will of the star, now and forever. For the greater good, for the sake of the world.
Lies and delusion! The dead have no power over me. You will be silent. Silent as the grave!
No more, we beg of you. The star must endure. What's up, fam?
And walk in faith. Let the light of your soul shine for all to see.
Good to see you too.
Not quite the outcome you'd imagined, but a fitting one nonetheless.
I like the old hairstyle.
Don't
It suits you pretty well.
Hades?
Yeah. Later, Hythe. I'm assuming that was Hythe, right?
All I craved and more. Boundless power. Mine to command. I had intended to pit my fractured divinity against Xenos. But a more tempting option presents itself.
We're not doing the first trial. Y'all messed up. We're immediately bailing for Arcade Pit. Because you all told me that it was okay to go into the cutscene. I'll see you all in an hour and a half. If you didn't want this kind of blue ball and you ain't have told me that it was okay. Blame the two people that said yes. The dark inside. Alright. Yeah, sorry man, I gotta host a game show. Well, I'll see you just afterwards. And we'll get everything all started.
There'll be like 3 of them.
I have never wanted to be on Arcade Pit less than in this exact moment.
So, PA, are you just